Bro, and we are live. You're kicking it with your boy Stoddy, man. As always, I want to thank everybody that's been listening to my podcast, Stoddy Uncool, that's been listening to my YouTube channel, man. Big homie Stoddy, man, that's been following me on all social media. I really appreciate all y'all. I just wanted to talk about Jaguar because I feel like she's the hot commodity right now. Everyone's talking about that one. If anybody's been following my channel, I've been talking about Jaguar since the beginning of me being on the channel, right? That was my very first podcast. So yeah, we just felt obligated to talk about Jaguar, like straight up. Even though she's been singing like a motherfucking canary for the last year, talking about Diddy, having her had her foot on Diddy. She been talking about Diddy before Diddy even did anything that we knew about mainstream wise. Besides the shit that we knew about, the shit that we really like, the Cassie shit. Like she's been telling us the shit. Consistency is key. Let's see if we can watch this, and let's hope to God that it doesn't get dinged. But I promise you, YouTube do not want to see me ding.
For 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but
Hold on,
Diddy
y'all.
and Jay-Z are monsters.
Hold on.
And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pause it right quick. I think she is dangerous in the motherfucker. This is dangerous in the bitch for her being on mainstream. Yeah, you can sit on the black folks' couches, right? Because they know how to silence black folks. But her being in mainstream media on Piers Morgan is a big deal. That's a big deal. The fact that they even had her on here is a big deal. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein.
Why she put her pinky up?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, okay.
Robert Kelly. Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter.
Yeah.
This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punched.
Jay-Z, they coming for your motherfucking ass. You hear me? You know, let me listen, Jay-Z, they coming for you. They coming for Jay-Z's ass. Beyonce, I told y'all my last one, she looking like a single woman. Beyonce already know what's going on. Maybe she's seen a glimpse of the tape. Maybe somebody showed her cousin Beyonce. Something must have happened because I'm telling you, something going on. Beyonce said, look, I don't want no motherfucking parts. Don't say my name, say my name. Don't say my motherfucking name. No.
Through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world.
In the rap world,
allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music, and that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy. Which, if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a
She
person?
said, "Thank God."
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil.
Nope.
Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange.
Who the fuck is that?
He was selected to be the demon that he is to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious
I don't
jewels.
think this video might not make
We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job.
All righty, so Jaguar has been talking about this stuff. I do not think this video is even gonna make it. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I don't think the video gonna make it. They didn't use it. YouTube is not playing So it may or may not even make it to this one, but I'm gonna still say my piece. Of course, you can always listen to all my stuff on my podcast. Anything that don't go on YouTube always makes it to my podcast, Study Uncool. That's where you need to be. Make sure you share it, like it, comment, subscribe. Same thing you're supposed to do on YouTube. Do that on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that. I said Apple, Spotify. You know, Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, podcasters, all those type of places. I always gonna post on there. But Jaguar Wright has always been consistent with her stories. I mean, we can find clip after clip with Jaguar Wright just like literally putting her foot on Diddy, like for real. I don't think she knew about the oil scandal. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I mean, I'm just gonna find a random clip, y'all. I'm just gonna share my screen again, and we're just gonna find a random clip. Like literally, she's been talking about Diddy.
Because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
I mean, Usher or whoever of them, it don't matter who it is.
Your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like people look at Usher, they don't see that. They're not seeing the victim. They're not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Jaguar Wright, a controversial figure in the music industry, has made shocking allegations about several high-profile men in Hollywood allegedly sleeping with Diddy.
Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute. And his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours.
Why 48 hours?
Think about that.
Jaguar Wright claims that Jay-Z, a mogul in his own right, is closely linked to Diddy. According to her, Jay-Z might be involved in similar activities.
The acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup?
Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next.
Jay-Z is setting Diddy up.
Her face when she
Why
said
is
it.
everyone having such a hard time?
On everything.
He ain't doing different.
Let me tell you something. They don't want to believe stuff like that because it's the worst nightmare. You don't want to believe that somebody like a Jay-Z. That's why when people was making these allegations, you don't want to believe these type of things because you don't ever want to believe that a Puff, right? I didn't call this motherfucker Puff, the Diddler, Diddy, Dirty Dog, whatever moniker you want to call them. No one believes that these people that got all this money. That's what they're saying. I think I've seen somebody say, well, if they got all this money, why would they even have to traffic anybody? Why do anybody do these weird stuff, right? If you want some pussy or the other one bad enough, you'll fly them over cross seas against their will, drug them, or do whatever you need to do to get them there. Now, let's not act like that. Just because you got some money, people still say no. And people with money don't like to hear no, especially when it comes to sexual advances, right? So let's not act crazy. Money makes the world go round, but it don't make the Peter get hard, and it don't make the pussy wet, right? So that's what we're talking about right now. So it can only go so far. So it's not uncommon for these charges to happen. I don't think people want to believe it because it's coming from a Diddy or Harvey Weinstein or Oprah or, you know what I'm saying, or these type of people. You don't want to believe that these people are inhumane animals, but they are. They are inhumane animals with fucking money. That's it. They got some money. They got some fucking money and they got some power. And you see what the fuck happened. Diddy ain't shit. Diddy, dirty dog.
He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Yeah, shout out D. Haven. He actually hit us up, wanted to tell this story.
You need.
So what's gonna happen to Jay-Z is my question, man. If the shit is about to hit the fan, for, you know, Jay-Z and the rest of them. What's about to happen? Like, and what does that mean for Beyonce, bro? Like, seriously, like, what does that mean?
Talk to D Haven.
I'm just gonna skip through because it doesn't even matter where you are in these videos. You already know that it's gonna be scandalous. I don't even got to show no more. Y'all get the fucking gist. Y'all get the gist. Basically, long story short, Jaguar been talking about this shit. Been talking about this shit. She's been talking about this. The only thing is now I would say her making it to mainstream media is kind of dangerous. It's very dangerous. And then you got to ask yourself, why now? Why do they want Jaguar Wright to talk about this shit now? Right? Ain't that interesting? All of it. She's been talking about this shit for years. Nobody asked her besides the chitlin circuit of the folks to try to get some clicks and views and asked this woman to be on the platform. Now all of a sudden, she done bypassed the Breakfast Club and everybody. Right? We ain't on the Tamara. We ain't seen her motherfucking ass no place. Now all of a sudden we see her on Piers Morgan. Bruh, that's very interesting to me. That is very, very interesting to me, y'all. Let me know if that's strange to y'all. What y'all think about that? Because that shit is really strange to me. But shout out to Jaguar Wright. But you most definitely are in danger. You are most definitely in danger. These things can't happen, and you don't pay some type of price, you know. And that's what I was trying to say. That's what makes this industry so dangerous, though, because they'll take your black ass the fuck up out of here, straight the fuck up. And they don't your cause of death, whatever makes sense to the public is what we're gonna go through, right? Because I still don't believe that Prince died of no fucking pneumonia, right? Like these things don't happen. Not saying that people don't die from pneumonia, but not healthy people that avoid them situations by eating right and making sure they take care of their body don't die from illnesses like that. So it's very interesting just hearing about these things. But I'm never shocked though. And, you know, I will take it a step further and say that it is way even deeper than sex. Everybody want to think that, oh, they're just a sexual predator. But we know that it's deeper than that, man. It's always deeper. You never know how deep the rabbit hole go. They don't want to believe it because it literally is your worst nightmare, some shit you see on TV. They want to show it in your face because it really is happening in real life, in real time. Motherfuckers is coming up missing. People are passing away mysteriously, right? The shit is just strange to me. It's just strange to me, y'all. But I appreciate everybody watching this. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. She's not saying nothing that she hasn't not been saying, right? And her even being on Piers Morgan, she's been saying kind of the same stuff. So it's not like she said no scandalous things. I guess that's probably why I'm not seeing no headlines. You feel me? Because I was looking for the headlines, but I'm not finding any. It's like that no one's talking about Jaguar Wright being on mainstream media. Because it is a big deal. It is a very big deal. Rest in peace to John Amos, though. Rest in peace to John Amos. Yeah, it's a lot going on. Oh, okay. They said that Kim Porter's books were taken off the shelves because the kids said that it was denounced material. So I guess they were trying to say that it's not real. I'm pretty sure that them motherfuckers. I've been hearing people talking about it. I'm just gonna put the thing here. People have been talking about it a lot. Somebody said, who gonna tell them that their daddy did it? They don't believe that their father did this, though. They don't believe that Diddy did this, y'all. I don't think no kid is, especially their age, is gonna believe that their dad is a monster. You know what I'm saying? I believe that they have been traumatized themselves. So you know, so after you see so much abuse, you don't know what's reality and what's not like that. You just know your dad's a good man, right? Whatever that might look like. Rest in peace to Kim Porter. The shit's just giving me the chills, just keeping it up here though, because the whole thing is just weird, and the whole spirit regarding this thing is getting kind of unsettling. And that's why I kind of want to wrap this shit up when it comes to me talking about Diddy as much. I wanted to talk about Jaguar because we've been talking about her so consistently on this channel. I mean, on my podcast channel, and I just wanted to just show her love and just give her honor. Like her making the mainstream is a big deal, but I'm scared for her. We don't know what's in store for her in terms of the backlash that she can get from being honest or even saying stuff like that, because going after a Jay-Z is crazy. But I will say this though. I will say this. Jaguar Wright can sing her fucking ass off. Before I get up out of here, I want to let y'all know, no matter how scandalous I want to say she is, that woman can sing her ass off, bro. She was just doing some performance and she put it on her IG page, man, on her stuff. She posted it. Make sure you go check it out. I really appreciate the performance. The mic is most definitely on. Most definitely on. So her singing Song Cry live that day when she was with Jay-Z, who she talking about, that motherfucking mic was on and she sounded exactly the same. Yeah, I know I'm a music head, man. I damn near want to react to that too. Not that the Song Cry. The song Cry. It was that good to me. But as always, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe, show some love. And we'll be right back here. I just wanted to go ahead and just get that discussion rolling since everybody else been talking about Jaguar. Shout out to Jaguar. Shout out to my barber. Yeah, and that's it. Deuce.